All right, Zoom, can you hear me? Fantastic, thank you. All right, welcome Facebook Live. Thank you for joining us. So it is Wednesday, September 23rd already. We're here for low impact cardio, low to no impact. There will be a couple of things where I will show you some options to bring it a little higher impact if you want, but I'm going to really, for the most part, keep it very low to no impact. No equipment needed today except perhaps a mat. We will be down on a mat a few times during the first segment, and then we can kick it aside for the second. But if you want a mat on the floor, you can have that ready. So we'll start with some warm-ups. I'm going to open my feet out really wide. Take a nice deep breath in, bring the hands up to shoulder height, and exhale, reach down and across. Inhale back up, and exhale down and across. Inhale, reach up, exhale down and across. One more each side. Coming back to center. My feet are still wide. I'm going to bend my knees, rest my hands right to my knees, and then drop one shoulder down so you just get a little bit of a twist. Nice stretch through the back and shoulders, back through the center, and drop the other down. So again, a nice twist, just a stretch here, alternating, back to center again. One more each side. Back to center. Feet are still nice and wide. I'm going to sink out to one side. So bending my left knee, sink out to the left, straight right leg. You can even bring your hands to the floor. That nice deep stretch. And then I'm going to keep my hands to the floor actually and walk out to the other side. So sinking out to the right, stretching that inner left leg. Walk back out to the left. Just get that nice stretch in the inner right leg. One more time. Out to the right. Just bending the right knee. Stretching out the left. Back to center. Heel toe your feet together. Hands to knees, flat back. Nice deep breath in. And exhale, forward fold again, hands to toes, straight legs, and then inhale, reach up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands to knees, so nice flat back, sitting down just a little bit, and then exhale, forward fold. Again, inhale, reach up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, hands to knees, and exhale, forward fold. And come on back up. I'm going to step my left foot forward. I've started with about hip width apart, and then step the left foot forward. Both of my feet are pointed straight forward. Hip hinge, and reach my hands down to either side of my left foot. So nice hamstring stretch through the back of your left leg. Coming back up and switch. Right foot forward, both feet facing forward, and forward fold. back up. All right, so warmed up our workout today. We have 2 rounds or 2 sets that we're going to do 3 rounds each. So they're different exercises. I'm going to kind of loosely watch the time. I'm not going to set a timer, but we're just going to loosely watch the time. We always know that that's trouble when I don't have a timer for me, but I swear I will pay attention. So we'll do 1 round, quick recovery in between, do another round and a third, and then we go on to our second set and do that again. So our 4 exercises for the first round is, the first one is a reverse lunge to a high knee. So I've turned to the side just so that you can see what I'm doing here. I'm going to reverse lunge back to a high knee. Reverse lunge back to a high knee. So that'll be our first one. The second one then is we're going to sit down into a chair or a squat, and I'm going to, so from the side, I'm sitting down, my spine is straight, I'm not looking at the floor, and I'm going to tap back. So just stay nice and low, tapping back. The next one then, sitting low again, maybe not quite so low. We're going to get really comfortable with this seated position today. So sitting out, and this time it's going to be a tap out to the side and back in, and you can kind of swing your arms on this one. So each of these is going to be single side. And then we'll come down on the mat, on our backs, and we'll do a double leg lowering down. So it's going to be legs and glutes, legs and glutes, legs and glutes, core, and then we come up and we do it again. All right, so that's our first set. We're ready? Thumbs up that we're ready. Fantastic. All right, so let's get started. Watching my timer, and I'm going to lunge back and high knee, lunge back and high knee. Got a few more seconds. And that's it on that side. Shake the legs out. And we do the other side. Let's go. Lunge back, high knee. Lunge back, high knee. Seconds to go. That's it for those. Shake those legs out. And we get ready to sit down for the first time. Take a seat, nice and low. Again, from the side, you can see that I'm upright through the torso. I'm not looking at the floor. I'm upright through the torso, and it's going to be taps back. Let's alternate. So tapping back. So we won't do one leg at a time on this one, because the next one will be single leg. So we'll tap back. Of course, that means we're going to do it a little bit longer. But we're alternating. So hopefully it won't be quite as intense. Keep it low, keep your chest upright. I'm just switching to the front. We've got a few more seconds of this, trying to keep your head level. And that's it. Stand up, shake it out. All right, back to one leg at a time. Let's start with the right. So this one, you sit down again a little bit. You don't have to be sitting quite as low, but I still want you to try and work on keeping your head level so you're not bopping up and down, and it's stepping out, back in. And again, I'm swinging my arms. I'm just stepping out to the side. loading onto that left leg. It's burning, I know it is. We get to do 3 sets of these. Think how much it'll burn by the third. 2, 1, step it out. You like how I phrased that? You get to do 3 sets of these. It's all about how you phrase it. Let's sit down and do the other side. Ready, and go. And again, I'm working to keep my head level, my shoulders and head level. Swinging the arms. Everything loaded on that right leg. Sit. And about 5 more seconds. That's it. All right. Shake that off. I'm going to grab my mat. Down on the floor. So on this one, you're down on your back, and it's a double leg lower. So hopefully, yes, looks like you can see me in all of the screens. So take a second, make sure that your low back is pressed down. Legs straight up overhead. You can have your arms out really wide for stability, even have palms down to really be grounded on this. Bracing in your center. Start lowering your legs down only as far as you can keep your low back pressed down, and then come back up and let's do this. So I want you to really challenge yourself. How far down can you reach with those legs, those straight legs, but still keeping your core engaged, your low back pressed down. And a couple more. Last one. Looking at the time too. Oh, all right. Bring your knees in. Hug them into your chest. We have quick recovery before we do them all again. So come on back up. Grab some water. Or in my case, I'm working on the iced coffee today. I forgot to fill up my water, so this is what I have. Hydration fuel of champions. Cold brew coffee. All right, how do we feel? Good? Thumbs up? Fantastic, thank you. All right, let's do them all again. So again, it was that reverse lunge to high knee. I'm going to start with my right leg. Step back, high knee, and let's do this. Upright through the torso. So really working on bracing in your center. Stay upright through the torso. Find something on the wall to look at. To keep your head up. Keep going. I'm just turning so that I can watch the timer. And that's it on that side. Step those legs out. And we do the other side. So you lunge back with the left leg, high knee. Nice. Ten more seconds. Three. That's it. Step those legs out. Our next is that squat with the taps back. We'll alternate legs. So when you're ready, take a seat. Again, from the side, you can see that I'm not hinging forward, I'm upright through the torso, keeping it low. Tap, tap. Go ahead and join me. I'm watching the timer. So really trying to focus on keeping my shoulders and my head as level as I can as I tap back, tap back. Hands can be wherever you need them to be for stability. Tapping them back. We have 10 more seconds. Keep it low. 3. That's it. Shake those legs out. All right, the next then was that low side kick with the arm swing. So I'm going to start again with my right leg. So I'm going to sit just a little bit, maybe not quite as deep, but I am sitting a little bit. And I step out to the side and back in. Swinging the arms on this one. Upright through the torso, bracing in your center. I'm talking about all these other things to distract from the fact that you have all of your weight loaded on that left side right now. Keeping it low, tap out, just a few more seconds. Stand up, shake that leg out, and we go out to the other side. Whew. Sit low, wind load on the right side. Tap out with the left and back in. Again, working to stay low. Nice. Nice work. Two, one. That's it. Shake those legs out. And we go back down on the mat for the double leg lowering. Giving you a break on the legs and the glutes, but then it's all core. So starting back, I'm going to make sure that my low back is pressed down onto the mat. Arms out to the side. For stability, raise those legs up so they're starting stacked up over your hips, and slowly lower down, bracing in and back up. Challenge yourself. How low to the floor can you get your feet and still have your low back pressed down? That is the challenge here. We have about 10 more seconds of these. Keep that low back pressed down. Pull that belly button down to the floor. 3, 2, 1. Take a quick breather. Hug your knees in. Take your time getting up off the floor. Let the blood come back up to your brain. And when you're ready, come on up. Grab some water. And we're going to do them again. All right, are we ready for round 3? Yes. I know, it's great, isn't it? Reverse lunge to high knee. I'm going to start with the right. So I step back into that lunge, high knee. Staying Staying upright through the torso as you lunge back, bending that back knee that you're lunging back with. 10 more seconds. 3. And that's it. Step it out. And we do the other side. Okay, stepping back with the left. Let's go. Again, swinging your arms, opposite arms and legs. More seconds. All right, take a second, shake those legs out. Next will be our low squat, our low sit with the taps to the back. Last set of these. So sit down nice and low. And I'm gonna watch the timer, keep it low. Straight back, tap back, come upright through the torso. Tap, tap. Upright through the torso. Again, your hands can be wherever you need them to be for balance. Keeping it low. Tapping back, I'm watching my shoulders, my head to make sure I'm not bobbing up and down. Almost there. 5 seconds. 2, 1. That's it. Step it out. And then we have that low side kick, swinging the arms. Not sitting quite as low as before, but still feeling it. So sit down low. I'm going to load on the left. Step out to the right. Step out to the right. Again, I'm swinging my arms opposite. Keeping it nice and low. Feeling that loading on the left side. Almost there. 3. Stand up. Last one of these. Burning. Okay, last one. Sit down. Ready. And we step out. Keeping those shoulders at the same height. Watching that time, we have less than 10 seconds to go on this. 3, 2, 1, and that's it. We have one more in this round. Down on the mat one more time with those leg lowering core exercises. So come on down, low back, press down onto the mat, open your arms out nice and wide for stability, legs straight up overhead. And lower down. And back up. And back down. low as you can go with those legs, keeping your low back pressed down. Really challenge yourself here. Just a few more seconds. And that's it. Whew. Oh, hug those knees in. Take a second. Take your time getting up. When you do, you can roll up your mat, get it out of the way, or not back down on the floor again. Go ahead and set that aside. Quick breather. And then we go on to our next round. Okay. How are we doing? Good? All right, ready for round two? Fantastic. Okay. More lateral raises. You don't have to sit for these though. So we're going to have light fingertips at the base of our skull. We're going to do one side at a time because it is a combined lateral raise and then oblique crunch. So lateral raise, oblique crunch. Out to the side, crunch across. Out to the side, crunch across. Try to stay upright as you raise out to the side. So you're not tipping against it. It's reaching out, coming across, raising out, coming across. Good. Less than 10 seconds to go. That's it. Finish the one that you're on. Shake those arms out. And then we do the other side. So again, light fingertips at the base of your skull. You don't ever want to pull your head down. You want to drive that knee up to meet your elbow. And again, lateral raise, up and across. Lateral raise, up and across. Working to keep my chest upright and forward through the whole thing, even for that oblique twist. Less than 10 seconds to go. And finish the one that you're on. Shake those arms out. All right, the next one then is a low shuffle, but it's low and slow. So I'm going to sit down nice and low. I'm going to shuffle and then stand up. Sit down again, shuffle across and stand back up. So sometimes it's about how quick can you shuffle. Today it's about staying low, keeping your chest upright, and you just stand up on each side. As you're standing up, really squeeze those glutes to stand up. So it's recovery, but it's also that little push. I'm working to keep my shoulders even as I step out. So just like we were doing with those tap outs. 5 more seconds. That's it. All right, and then just to burn those legs out the rest of the way, we are going to do a quick squat pulse and then drive up onto the toes. So you come down into a squat. 1, 2, 3, and then drive up. So you're coming up onto him, step back so you can, I'm not sure if you can see my toes, there you go. So it's all the way down, squat, pulse, 2, 3, and then drive up. I'm pointing my toes, I'm engaging my calves, my glutes, and my quads. So that's the exercise. Let's go down. 1, 2, 3. Drive up. Down. 2, 3. And drive up. It's your pace. Excuse me. Keep going. And yes, and use those hands to help drive you up. So pulse. 2, 3. And then squeeze up. Hold it up there. With your calves engaged. Those quads and glutes engaged. And that's it for those. Take a second, shake it all out. Not bad, right? Just those 3 exercises. And we'll do them again. So grab some water, shake everything out, and we'll do it again. So we're starting again with that standing lateral leg raise to the oblique crunch coming through the center. I'm going to start with my right leg, light fingertips at the base of your skull. I'm never pulling my head down. In fact, I want my chest upright the whole time. So it's that lateral raise, drive up and across. Good. You're bringing your elbow down a little bit, but you're not bringing your chest or your neck or your head with it. So I really want you to drive through the center. More seconds. 3. That's it. I mean, until the other side. Shake everything out. Again, setting up. Light fingertips, never pulling at your neck. Lateral raise. Crunching up and across. Lateral raise, crunch up and across. Nice. Seconds. That's it. Shake those legs out. Oh, and we have that low shuffle, low and slow. Sink it down. Low and slow. Shuffle, stand up. Low and slow, keeping your shoulders level as you're stepping across, back up. Not quite driving up with the same intensity as we're doing on those squat pulses, but still squeezing the glutes, feeling them activating. That's time. So this last one are those pulses, those squat pulses, and then with power, almost, now this is low/no intensity, so you're not actually going to jump, but imagine if you were down and I said to jump up. I want that same intensity, but you're just up on your toes, engaging everything to come up and then sit right back down. So think about that kind of intensity, but stay on your toes, no jumping. All right, we ready? Let's go. Pulses, 1, 2, 3, and up. Squeeze your calves. It's at your own pace, so maybe you want to hold up in that active squeeze. Maybe you want to make your squat pulses a little slower. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but maybe you do. We have just about 10 more seconds. 3, and that's it. Okay, take a second, shake everything out, and then we will move a little bit, just stretch things out and cool down, grab some water. Shake those legs out. All right, how are we doing? Good? I'm sweaty. I don't know about you guys. All right, let's go back to feet nice and wide. Deep breath in. This time I'm going to reach same side hand down to foot and reach the other hand up to the sky. I'm going to twist a little bit so I'm looking at that high hand. Come back up and out to the other side. Look at that high hand. And back up. Good. I like to do this on my breath. So I exhale as I reach down to my foot. Inhale back up. Exhale to reach down. And one more each side. Nice work. Last one. Feet still out nice and wide. Go ahead and sit back, but rest your hands on your knees here. Drop one shoulder down. Give me a twist through the center. So your spine is straight and you're twisting around it. Back to center and again twist. Back to center, again out to the other side. Dropping one shoulder low, looking over that other shoulder. Again. And back to center. Drop my hands down to the floor. Or hug your elbows for a nice deep bend and maybe just a little side to side sway. Or if you have hands to the floor, you can walk your hands out side to side, but just nice and deep, swaying, getting that stretch. Hands to the floor and go ahead and heel toe your feet in together. Hands to knees, flat back. Nice deep breath in here. And then exhale forward. Fold hands to toes again. Inhale, reaching hands all the way up overhead. Exhale, bring your left knee up. If you need to grab a wall or a countertop for balance, you can. Release, and your right knee. If you can find your balance, find a spot on the floor to look at. And release. A couple of high knees to step it out. A couple of kickbacks to drive those heels back to your bum. High knees again, just stepping it all out. And that's it. So thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this workout. I felt like I really got a good workout in. And tomorrow is Thursday, so we'll be back on for Pilates. So thank you so much for joining. And have a great day. Thank you, Facebook.